एक बार YouTube देखना शुरू हो गया. And all present. Myself, Dr. Tanpreet Korbadwal. I'm assistant professor in the Department of PharmD. So our today's topic is health and hygiene. So in today's topic, we'll discuss about hygiene and how it is related to health and how our health is affected. Uh, let's get started. Basically, in our previous chapters and in previous presentations, we have studied about health. So, health is a physical and mental well-being. So, hygiene, it is a Greek word. So, that means goodness of health. And hygiene basically is a cleanliness, how we maintain or how we clean our surroundings. So, uh, how we maintain health and how it's a practice that helps to prevent the spread of diseases. So, hygiene is a condition and is a kind of practice that help us to maintain health and help to prevent many diseases. So, a healthy human being has generally some features that declare that person healthy. So the healthy persons may have clear skin, they have bright and clear eyes, and they have a fresh breath and good appetite, good sleep, and they have a coordinated body movement. So if the person have all these features, then we consider the person healthy. So, hygiene is a Greek word that means goodness of health. So, according to WHO, hygiene refers to condition and practice that are used to maintain health and prevent the spread of diseases. So, physical hygiene means continued physical hygiene. Hygiene is defined as art and science, which is related to the protection and promotion of good health. So, health, as defined by the WHO, is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being, and not just the absence of disease. So, life can be defined as the ability to improve physical, mental, and social irritation for lifetime. So, if we have a healthy body, then we have a healthy mind itself. So, to maintain hygiene, we need to clean our surroundings. It's not about our home only or our working places only. It is all about our surroundings where we are residing. We need to clean or maintain hygiene in our societies. So, hygiene is not only about our body or only about ourselves. So, hygiene is all about the cleanliness of our surroundings as well. So, how to clean our environment actually. So, to maintain hygiene, we can wash our hands properly, and to maintain hygiene, we must have good food eating habits. So, um hygiene is basically of two types: physical hygiene and mental hygiene. So, before discussing mental and physical hygiene, just let us discuss uh, public or surround what is personal hygiene or public hygiene. So, in personal hygiene, we took care of ourselves. We took care of our skin, our hands, our nails. We wash our hair regularly so that we clean our hair, we clean our teeth, so clean our gums as well after every meal. Before eating and after eating, we must wash our hands, and before and after using washrooms, you must wash your hands properly using a soap. And it's not about using any antibiotic soap always. So, do not using sharp objects for to clean your ears. So, doing exercise daily to keep your body fit and your muscles active. You must have proper rest for at least 6 to 8 hours daily to maintain your health. So some of these habits are included in our personal hygiene. So one is immunization. Immunization and vaccination, they prevent infectious diseases. So I think in last chapters we have discussed about immunization, and in our in further chapters we'll discuss immunization as well. So immunization and vaccination, it prevents from certain infectious diseases, some communicable diseases, some non-communicable diseases. And other one is public hygiene. In public hygiene, we can clean our surroundings, like we can avoid degrading any water bodies surrounding us and near our areas. We can we maintain these water bodies, and the chemicals and waste products and waste of animals must not be released into that water, in that water bodies. So to clean that water bodies, these water bodies can be treated chemically, and the waste material that has to be released in those water bodies, those waste materials must be cleaned before releasing into the water bodies. So by performing these habits, by performing hygiene, by cleaning ourselves, by cleaning our surroundings, we can maintain hygiene, and we uh, lessens the chances of infections and diseases. So we lessens or decreases the spread of diseases. So for our healthy environment, uh, we prevent the spread of diseases caused by vectors or mosquitoes or house flies or other microorganisms. So to prevent these diseases from such vectors, we can do, like, we do not let the stagnant water, and if there is any stagnant water in our surroundings, so we can cover that water, and we release that water as well. So to prevent these things, we must do took some measures. So garbage should be kept in the bins, and these bins must be covered so that flies and other vectors do not breed over them. So to release stagnant water, to motivate and to communicate with your neighbors and in your communities to stop the spread of these diseases. So the sewer lines must be proper, and the treatment plants are always there. So drinking water must be clean, and these must not be contaminated. So if the water and food we eat is clean and is not contaminated, so we prevent many diseases. So hygiene, so now it's mental and physical hygiene. So in physical hygiene, how we how our body is free from diseases, how we live properly, and how we maintain ourselves. So, in maintaining physical hygiene, it is about our life is free from illness or any injuries. So, maintain physical fitness, exercise regularly, walk regularly. You can do some yoga and eat whole foods that are rich in nutrients. Your food must contain all the nutrients and all the components. It includes proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. And so your food must contain all these elements. So to improve our immunity and to prevent the diseases, because many of the diseases are caused due to the deficiency of several elements. So adequate rest for physical health. You must have sleep for 6 to 8 hours at least for, to refresh your body. So regular exercise and proper exercise can protect and improve a person's breathing endurance, so heart functions, flexibility, and muscle strength. So next is mental health. So mental health means a person's emotional, mental, and social health. Mental health is important for good health. So it's like sound mind, stays in sound body. So if our body is healthy, then only we think healthy and we are emotionally strong. We have good thoughts, and it's not mentally health. Mental health is not only the absence of depression or other disturbances. It is like we must express ourselves. Okay, so we have the capability to express ourselves. We must have the capability to connect with other people. So it is all about staying positive. You must be optimistic. So we must have capabilities to adapt different environments and different things and different situations. We must have capability to accept and adapt hard situations. We are capable to must have be capable to solve any kind of difficulties in our life. So it is about maintaining a balance between a social and private lives. Okay, so mental health is not just about the absence of anxiety, depression, and other disturbances. So mental health depends upon feeling of safety and security. They make it significant contribution to their communities, adapt the difficulties, staying positive, helping others, and connect with others. So, types of hygiene. So, it is of three types: industrial hygiene, community hygiene, and personal hygiene. So, in industrial hygiene, it is about the health of the employees. So health of group of people, they are uh, those are working in any particular industry or any particular organization. So it's a responsibility of that particular organization or any or industry to access to assess the health of their employees. So they must not have any injury or infections or any kind of disease from the other employees of the organization or industry. So it is identification, anticipation, control, assessment, and assurance of occupational hazards or risk that may result in illness, injury, or affect the health of employees. So it is all about it is the responsibility of the employers to assess the health of their employees. It is also about immunization and vaccination, whether they are vaccinated, whether they are not. So if they have any disease, so that is communicable in the nature, so that disease spread from one employee to the another. So to prevent these kind of problems and infections, industrial hygiene is required. Okay, so in industrial hygiene we can also talk about a release of uh, material and release of oils or waste materials. So industry people or employers must have some control, and they must know how to release their waste material. Okay, so they must not release their waste material in water, in soil, in air. If they are releasing their waste material like fumes and air, if they are releasing in air, so they must fit some filters inside the chimneys, so that the fumes must be filtered before releasing into the air, to prevent spread of diseases and to prevent diseases. So if they're releasing waste in water bodies, they must treat them before releasing. Okay, so if they're releasing their waste into soil, so they must refine them before releasing. So by using and having these practices, so industrial hygiene can be maintained, and the employees of that particular industry uh, must be healthy people. So they will be free from any diseases or any kind of injuries. So if they are injured in the organization, so it's a responsibility of employer to take care of them. So next one is community hygiene. So in community hygiene, community is a group of people. So in community hygiene, surroundings. And in community hygiene, how we clean our surroundings, or how community is responsible for the cleanliness of their society, and how they are responsible for the prevention of spread of diseases in that particular community, how they maintain sanitation, how they maintain healthy environment. So it is all about the community people, how they are maintaining hygiene in their village, or in their cities, or in their towns. So in community hygiene, we can also talk about and personal hygiene. So, in industrial hygiene, it is all about how we clean our industries and how we maintain hygienic conditions uh, in our industries and surrounding our industries, and how employers are taking care of their employees. So, in community hygiene, it is all about the community, how people in particular community clean their surroundings. So it is all about spreading the preventing the spread of diseases like vectors, mosquitoes, flies, and microorganisms. It is all about garbage, how the garbage should be covered and must be in covered bins so that flies do not breed on them, and do not allow stagnant water outside your houses and in your neighborhood and anywhere in your community, so to prevent the bleeding of mosquitoes. So all the drains should be covered. If any drains are present in your community, these drains must be covered. So the sewage lines must be proper, and the water, drinking water, must not be contaminated. So it is all about community hygiene. So how we maintain hygiene and how we focus on hygienic conditions in our surroundings, in our villages or in our in rural area, in urban areas. So it is all about sanitation conditions and living conditions of villages. So in personal hygiene, how one can keep taking care of their body, how they keeping their body clean and hygienic. So in personal hygiene, taking care of skin, keeping hands and nails clean, washing hair regularly, brushing teeth and gum after meals, and washing eyes with tap water. Nose must be clean, and must not clean your ears with any sharp objects. Do physical exercise to keep your body and muscles active every day. Take proper rest and sleep for at least 6 to 8 hours. So, must have healthy habits to maintain personal hygiene. So, uh, So, what's the importance of personal hygiene? So, it improve our personality. It make people admire at you. If you clean, you are clean. So your actions are clean as well. So it makes your environment clean. So uh, it helps to enhance self discipline. So these are the benefits of having a clean and uh, hygienic body. So in next is personal hygiene in healthcare. So in personal hygiene, it can be defined as keeping the body clean. So cleanliness is a broad term that encompasses a person's particular characteristics. So whether the person is bathing regularly, changing clothes regularly, washing their hands, cutting your nails, brushing teeth, washing scalp, hair removal, and exercise. So if the one is performing all these activities, the one person can be considered a hygienic and healthy person. So personal hygiene play a very important role in society. Every civilization promotes and maintains the quality and standards of cleanliness. Persons hygiene include all those unique things which improve the health and well-being of individual. So we must practice hygiene regularly. So one must bath regularly and clean your hands properly, washing your hands properly in proper manner. Wet your hands and apply soap and scrub at least for 15 to 20 seconds, and clean your fingers and clean your nails as well, and then rinse off your hands and clean your hands with uh, paper soap, paper napkins, and towels. So, taking care of nails, cut your nails properly, wash your nails properly, clean your nails, and file your nail inwards and push your cuticles. So, these are the hygienic conditions and habits that can be performed to maintain personal hygiene. Wash, shampoo and conditioning your hair regularly. washing hair regularly, and prevent leaves accumulation, and to clean your hair and to prevent bad breath, bad smell. So trim your beard and mustaches and be neat and presentable every time. So um, wash your foot regularly and clean your foot using any antiseptic soaps to clean your foot. Change your socks on daily basis, and clean your socks and shoes on daily basis, and apply some fragrant soaps and creams to, and some antifungal or anti bacterial ointments to prevent infections, to prevent body odor as well. So you can use deodorants and perfumes to prevent body odor. So body odor is just because of poor hygiene. To prevent body odor, hygiene must be there. To one must perform and practice hygiene. If the person is hygienic, so the uh, bad odor of bad odor is removed. So daily bathing or showers help to reduce. So next, how to clean your ear, and do not use any sharp objects to clean your ear, and uh, so this is how we can clean our ears. So brushing your teeth properly after meals, and so brush your teeth twice daily at least to prevent gum diseases and teeth problem and cavities. So skin care, we can bath regularly, use mild soaps and gentle cleansers. So lotions needed to prevent dryness on your skin. Use oil free or water based lotions to prevent infections and closing of pores, prevent acne. So if you have acne on your face, do not touch acne again and again. If you're touching your acne and you are so they become severe, so prevent touching your acne. So these are the tips we can took to prevent ourselves healthy. So flossing your teeth regularly. So these are the techniques and these are the tips that prevent us from diseases. So next is principles of personal hygiene. So in principles of personal hygiene, health practice directly affect the person's mental, physical and social health. Protecting body from microorganisms through good uh, health habits, practice good hygiene, and prevent control cross contamination. So high personal hygiene, it helps to improve quality of our life. It prevent infections and diseases, and improve our health. So personal hygiene in, it improves self-esteem in society, maintain resistance to infections, promote mental health, promote good health, and prevent diseases, improve quality of life, promoting community and spiritual health. So, how one can take care of themselves? So you must uh, sleep and go to bed early, and wake up early, and must have plenty of sleep. So if we have uh, plenty and sufficient sleep, so you can concentrate better, so you can make decisions better. So sleep is must for to take care of your mental health. So clean your nails, trim your nails weekly, keep them short and clean always. Exercise daily. Do not use phones as much. Do not watch TV and computers too often. So some play outside as much as possible. Do not sit and play games on computers and on your TV. So spend some time with your family. So these are the habits. So teeth, clean your teeth regularly, twice, brush your teeth twice, and keep them clean. So must visit your dentist regularly, at least after 6 months. So clean your hair and clean them neat and clean, and having bath or shower, and changing your clothes daily, and wash your hands after using washrooms every time. Eat healthy and balanced diet. Choose healthy snacks such as fruits instead of sweets and chips and any fried food. So avoid eating fried food. Avoid eating sugars or sweets and carbonated drinks. So drink water as much as you can. Drink juice, fresh milk and fresh fruit juice, coconut water you can drink. So in personal hygiene, so washing of hair, skin, face, teeth, hand, nails, feet, nails. So these are the uh, um, parts of a body that must be clean. So benefits of personal hygiene: it contribute uh, to the environmental or atmosphere for health and environmental protection, improve the immune system, control various diseases, health status improved, to save the strength and spirit of each individual through his or her daily activities. Regular hand washing is an effective way to keep germs from spreading. So if we wash our hands properly, so we prevent many diseases. Many of the communicable diseases spread if we do not wash our hands properly. So like common cold, influenza, hepatitis, gastroenteritis. So many of the communicable diseases spreading just because of not performing hygienic conditions properly. So you do not need antibacterial soaps for optimal protection every time you wash your hands. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. So alcohol-based hand cleansers are useful when soap and water is not available, like sanitizers we are using these days. So wash the front and back of your hands as well, between the fingers and under your nails. Wash your hands, especially after coughing, sneezing, before and after eating, before preparing food, after handling raw meat, and after petting an animal, or after using washrooms. So, um, so infections can spread through respiratory fluids. So respiratory hygiene is must. Do not spit in open areas to prevent infections. Cover your nose and your mouth while sneezing and coughing using tissue paper or hanky. And wash your hands after contacting with any respiratory secretions or touching objects that seems to be contaminated with respiratory secretions. While handling food, wash your hands. Okay, so cover your hair, and wash your food and fruits and vegetables properly before cooking and before the preparations. Wear clean aprons. So do not eat raw food as much as you can. Always boil, or always prepare food before eating. So you must not have any jewelries or that may cause infections, and they that may cause communicable diseases, and they promote communicable diseases. So if any the one who is cooking food have any open wounds, so they must cover their wounds and then do some preparations. So if any have any infections, cover your mouth and nose properly to prevent infections. So food must be prepared in hygienic conditions. So regular washing and remove impurities and from skin and allow pores in the skin to sweat more freely. Good hygiene and cleanliness enhance human communication. Employees such as pharmacists and other health professionals must use high hygiene to prevent any spread of diseases to their customers. So pharmacists, they must have some charts and some posters in their pharmacies to um, educate their customers regarding personal hygiene. So clean your hair, teeth, and ear, and nails, and feet, and hands always, and clean them properly. So here are some common habits that should be avoided. So you must not eat at your working places. So keep your working place clean. So if there is any dust or any particles on your working place, clean them properly. Okay, do not leave dirty dishes around public locations if you're eating anywhere. So keep your plates with you until you find a dustbin. Okay, so put your dirty dishes and napkins inside the dustbins always. Sneezing and not covering mouth with tissue. All whenever you sneeze or cough, always cover your mouth and nose with tissue. Okay, so not flushing the toilets, not washing the hands properly after using toilets, using dirty utensils, nail biting, not brushing your teeth daily, using too much perfume to cover your bad body smell. So this will infect others. It may cause infections in other people. So because many people are allergic to harsh smells. So not washing fruits and vegetables before use, improper disposal of sanitary protection items. So if we prevent such habits, then we maintain and practice hygiene in better ways. So cleaning your workplace is must. So keep your tools and instruments and cleaning machines clean always. So office files must be clean. There must no dust must be accumulated on your office files or working files. So do not shy in cleaning your tables by yourself. Uh, so use more water to avoid smell and stains. Wash hands and mouth properly. Close doors of toilets always. So open the doors of ventilations and open doors of your rooms for proper ventilation. So I think this is all about health and hygiene. So here are some important questions. You can have a look on these questions. For your patience and thank you.